Have you ever been in a hitting slump in MLB The Show? It's so frustrating that you want to just Gronk spike your controller against the floor and watch it shatter into a million pieces. I've been there. Pat on the back to me, I've never actually destroyed a controller, but emotionally, mentally, I've been there. Truth be told, we've all been there. Slumping in MLB The Show or in any video game is frustrating because you know deep down that you're better than that. So today, I'm going to help you all. I'm a man of the people. I'm going to help you guys figure out the best way to identify your slump and fix your slump. This is not necessarily a hitting tips video per se. I mean, there's some overlap there, so I guess you could use this as a hitting tips video, but this is specifically intended to help you break out of a slump. The reason I'm doing this video is because I've been in a slump, or at least I was, and then I used these methods, and voila, it's gone. I can hit again. So if you like this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button. 2,000 subscribers is right here. It's like, it's on the horizon. I can almost grab it. Like the video, of course. It helps more than you have any idea. And in the comment section, very important, let me know how you get out of your slumps. Everybody's different. What I'm about to say might help a lot of people, but it might not help some. So any ideas are welcome here. Let's share advice. Let's all get better. All right, boys and girls. So in my opinion, there are 3 types of slumps. Kind of. There are more, of course. But in my opinion, there's what I call the PCI slump, which is pretty self-explanatory. It's just your thumb is thinking on its own. It's all over the place. You cannot seem to square a ball up no matter how hard you try. There's a timing slump where your PCI is pretty okay, but you are just getting completely blown back, or you can't read pitches and you're super early, or anything like that. Any combination of things that kind of relate to that. And then lastly, it's when your PCI sucks and your timing sucks, and to that one I have no solution. Good luck. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the PCI slump, and that's the one that I've found myself struggling with lately. There are a variety of reasons as to why I might be struggling with the PCI, and I will outline those first. Firstly, I've been playing a lot of Battle Royale, and on All-Star, especially in Battle Royale, with the bad pitchers and sometimes good hitters, your PCI is huge. It's enormous. Admittedly, you don't have to be perfect with the PCI to hit the ball well. Now, I've been jumping into ranked. I'm trying to hit 1,000 rating for the first time in my life. I'm mid-800s right now, so I gotta make World Series first. But the jump to Hall of Fame, not so much in the velo, but in the PCI size, has killed me. And it's 867, by the way, is what I'm at right now. I just got my doors blown off by Alex K, who's one of like the top 6 players on Earth, so that wasn't fun. The other reason I think I've been struggling a little bit lately with my PCI, and maybe this is just an excuse, but it could be valid, is I got a new controller for Christmas, and in theory, this should have helped my PCI placement because the left joystick is firmer because it's new. The other controller I was using was like 2 or 3 years old. But I actually think I got so used to how that stick moved that I just became better with it. So now I just got to readjust and get used to a more firm rod.
What did he say?
I hate that I said that. But you're not here for my excuses. You're here for my possible solutions. So in my opinion, with a PCI slump, I know I just said BR might actually be part of the problem, but I think the best thing to do in a PCI slump is to go into an event. Right now, it just so happens to be the Moonshot event, and play somewhere with 0 stakes. Right now, you're just trying to get reps in. I know we're worried about the PCI being too big. I understand this, I understand that, but a perfect symbolizes a perfectly squared up swing. I think that's what we should be aiming for. It might be easier to get in Moonshot, I understand that, but right now we're just trying to get reps in. When you're playing in ranked, every single at-bat feels like it decides the game. Truly. I don't know why. There are more innings and more at-bats in that game mode, so you'd think that we'd all stop feeling that. But it's just inevitable. We do. So go into somewhere like the Moonshot event, take your reps, and see if that helps you. We're going to go do that right now. All right, and we're up first in this game, which is nice. So, reminder, what we're looking for here and what we're concerned with here is PCI. My timing is going to be fine. Davey Garcia is a common and doesn't throw hard. But look at that PCI. We were just a little bit off. We're working on it. I told you I've been struggling with it. In this game mode, you're going to be getting a lot of easy pitches in the strike zone. Just work on squaring them up. There we go. A perfect. Look at that. Much better. I was way early on it. It's not exactly center PCI, but it was a perfect. That's all I'm aiming at. Because think about it. No matter how big or small your PCI is, the center remains the same. The center's always the center. We're just trying to put the center on the ball. Of course, in the Moonshot event, you are also facing pitchers who throw much softer, but that was a damn good swing. It wasn't quite a perfect, but it was a dookie dookie, and it was still center PCI. In the moonshot event, you're gonna get some off PCI homers. Look at that, boom, center PCI, we'll take it. This is also a great way to focus on things you're struggling at, if it's like lefty-lefty PCI movement or righty-righty PCI movement. I have been horrid righty-righty, which is a bad thing to be, because you're almost always gonna be righty-righty when you play this game. So I gotta get better at it, and I'm hoping I can work on it here. A perfect ding dong. James Jimbo Jimmy Fox with 2 X's. Fuck righty. We're on fire. And again, listen, this is the moonshot event. I'm not puffing out my chest because I scored 3 runs. We're only focused on getting our reps in here, so I'm not even going to show you any more of this gameplay. I think I've proved my point. I will actually say one more thing before we exit this game. It is important, especially right now, if you're struggling in MLB The Show 23 at the end of the game cycle in January, like when I'm recording this video, this moonshot event allows you to use any hitter in the game. If you are struggling with specific hitters, use those hitters. If you are struggling with your entire ranked lineup, put your entire ranked lineup into this moonshot event, even if they're P5 already. We're just trying to get you reps in. We're trying to get you comfortable with the swings you use most. Take advantage of moonshot and do it there. All right, the other thing everybody can do for PCI placement, and I think custom practice overall is not utilized enough, is go into custom practice. You can pick a lineup of whatever you want. I'm a stupid, disgusting Yankee fan, so we're picking the Yankees. It doesn't really matter what park you play at. I'm concerned with seeing the similar batter's eye that I always pick, so I'm just going to go with ship it. Honestly, it's up to you. You enter the practice mode and watch what happens. First things first, hit the start button to pause the game. Are you struggling with righty PCI movement or lefty PCI movement? For me, like I said, it's righties. So we're going to keep DJ LeMahieu at the plate, and we're going to keep Justin Verlander on the mound. Practice type, we are batting. Very important here to realize the types of things you can do. When I am struggling, as bad as I'm struggling, my PCI can't hit fastballs. I don't know why. It can't hit breaking pitches. The only silly thing it can hit is a changeup, and God help me, I don't know why. So the first thing we're going to do, I'm turning off fastball, I'm turning off 12-6, I'm turning off circle change. We want all sliders. And I want to make sure they're all strikes. I'm not looking for pitch recognition right now. I'm not worried about chasing. I'm not worried about anything like that. I am worried about just putting the bat on the ball effectively. So I want sliders because I want to be able to read the break and see the break in the zone. Because again, I just want to get reps. I just want to get barrels. And I'm working on putting the bat on the ball. That's it. So you hit start, you're in the game. I'm on legend in practice mode here because I want to get some legend reps in. But all I'm worried about, look, it's always going to be a strike. I know the pitch will always be a strike. And that PCI was not that bad for legend, if I do say so myself. But I'm just worried about hitting the ball, which I haven't done yet. That was a bad PCI. I can already feel it. Yeah, see, not even close to it. What I'm worried about is just finding a way to follow the pitch and get on the ball. Was it great? No. Did I hit it? Yes. I'd like something better, though. Okay, DJ, I mean, we didn't really hit that either, but we're getting closer. It's gonna happen eventually. Hey, that was better. All right, we're getting better. Let's get one perfect and move on. Hey! Oh, my, oh, what a little nookie dookie. All right, listen. Perfect. Let's advance to the next thing. All right, so the next thing you want to do to advance to the next thing, and the final thing, you're going to click on all of the strike zones again. Make sure all the strike zones are selected. We want fastball and slider only. Now we're going to learn to adjust. We're going to read out of the pitcher's hand fastball or slider, and we're going to swing accordingly. You got all the strikes. They're always going to be strikes, never a ball. Keep swinging away, get your reps in. There we go. All right, you all probably saw one or two decent swings there. Didn't wait for a perfect again, just again wanting to get the reps in. But the last thing we're going to talk about is how to get your timing right, and this one requires some playful playing with the game. So you're going to exit out of custom practice. You're going to go back to the main screen. You're going to go all the way up to settings, sliders. You're going to scroll down to fastball pitch speed, off-speed pitch speed. Go up 3 clicks. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Put it to legend pitch speed. It will be the fastest thing you've ever seen. We're going to hit confirm, not circle. You're going to hit X. Perfect, good. Sure. Okay. Sliders, save. Fine. New save. You gotta go through a save process. So now, you're gonna go back into custom practice. We're gonna set up the same scenario we set up before. You're gonna go find the stadium you wanna play in. Mine is Ship It because I just enjoy that batter's eye, and that's where I play all of my games at home. So, we're gonna hit the pause menu, we're gonna go to practice type, we're gonna hit batting. I want fastballs only, and I want them in the zone, because I want to get used to this fastest fastball you've ever seen in the history of your life. And we'll see what happens. Holy Christ, that's fast. It's a good PCI, by the way. Our practice worked. I am just going to do something here, though, and change the pitcher we're facing. I would like somebody who throws absolute gas. That might be Brian Abreu on this roster. You know, pick accordingly. Ryan Stanek, actually, is probably the guy. We're going to go with Ryan Stanek. He throws harder than Verlander at this point. So, now we're good to go. We're still facing righty. It's still fastballs. It's still legend plus plus plus. All strikes, but now we got a little more zip. Oh, I lied to you. I was expecting a fastball and I was expecting a strike. I didn't change all the settings. Apparently you have to rechange all the settings every time. Silly willy me. That's my fault. Moving on. Fast forward. You'll see me taking swings now. Okay, we're back. So the fastest fastball you've ever seen incoming. It's going to hurt. It's going to be painful to watch this swing. Holy God, I couldn't even see the ball. So what this does is this forces you to react faster. What I also like about this, holy shit, is it kind of simulates, in some ways, laggy online connection, because we know legend on lag is not the same as legend on a smoothly running connection. So this is going to get you prepared for every situation. You don't have to do this on legend. I don't see why you would do it on anything else, because legend is already the highest. You might as well make it harder from the highest. But if this doesn't get your timing down, if you're getting blown back by stuff, this will help, I promise. All right, and just like before, just like with our PCI training, we're going to start adding in more pitches. Fastball, slider. I want to see what a slider on +3 legend looks like. It's going to absolutely blow me away, probably. And get gooder. All right, throw me a first pitch slider. Let's see what that's like. Is it going to scare me? He went fastball. Timing was very, very late. We haven't learned anything, but we're getting better. It's all about putting the reps in. Not everything is just about queuing into a game and being frustrated the whole time. They give you these practice modes. That was insane. Use the practice modes. Holy, listen, was it great? No, it was a double down the line though, and we're ending on that. All right, everybody, I'm not going to pretend that this is foolproof. It's going to take your time. It's going to take your effort. It's also going to take you learning what's right for you to get out of a slump. Some things work for me that won't work for you, and vice versa. That's just how life works. But I did at least want to give you guys a baseline or a couple solutions that if you wanted to troubleshoot ways to get yourself better, you could absolutely do it. Number one, you need to get reps. That's the most important thing. Whether you're struggling with timing, PCI, both, doesn't matter. You need reps. And preferably low leverage reps. If you're struggling in ranked seasons, whether that be on All-Star, Hall of Fame, Legend, doesn't matter. It doesn't make sense to continue playing ranked while being frustrated and struggling. Take a step back, go play something with zero stakes like events or custom practice, and just swing until you feel good again. Honestly, if you're really in a slump, every time you turn the game on, you should practice in custom practice for 15 minutes before you play online anyway. But that'll do it, everybody. I hope this helped. This was a different type of video for me. Again, not quite a hitting tip, but there is some overlap there. If this helped you, I'm thankful, but make sure you subscribe and hit the like button. Comment down below. Don't forget how you get out of your slump, and that's it. See you guys next time.